fund. There's a two-tier system where guests will be charged $3 per guest per night for accommodation price under 150 US per night, and $5 per guest per night for accommodation price at or above 150 US dollars per night. There are a number of amendments to facilitate the introduction or implementation of this levy, Mr. Speaker, as we seek to develop this climate resilience fund. And I just want to point out a few clauses. For example, it speaks to, in clause 3, the scope of the act shall apply to persons who provides or supplies any tourism accommodation to a visitor or citizen of Antigua and Barbuda. So it doesn't matter the nature of the accommodation, if it's a bed and breakfast, if it's a hotel, guest house, and you are providing accommodation, then clearly you will be eligible, even though there are certain, let me give the full broad, broad scope of tourism accommodation. Tourism accommodation means a holiday or hotel accommodation as defined under Section 2 of the Antigua and Barbuda Sales Tax Act, which is registered under the Antigua and Barbuda Sales Tax Act of 2006. And vacation rental property means a rental property which A, is systematically or periodically rented by guests during a calendar year, B, which is registered under the Antigua and Barbuda Sales Tax Act, and in which a sum of money is paid for the accommodation provided, C, which provides sleeping accommodation in one or more bedrooms, D, of which the grounds and any common areas or recreational facilities are for the use of occupants of a single booking, E, where housekeeping services are provided at least once every week, and F, which is managed by an individual or company or real estate agent. And it also has a definition here for a villa, which means a house that A, has at least 3 bedrooms, which is available for accommodation of guests for reward at least 9 months in every year. B, is managed by the owner, company, or real estate agent. And C, is duly licensed under the Tourism Licensing and Classification Act of 2019. So it's very clear that any such property, the tourism levy applies. So it's not just the traditional hotel properties. We are covering villas. You know, we have some high-end villas in Antigua and Barbuda. In fact, Antigua and Barbuda perhaps has one of the highest amounts or largest amounts of high-end villas per capita of any country within the OACS and beyond. And you can see those at Windward Beach, at Jumbie Bay, at Mill Reef Club, Gallibee Heights, and different areas throughout the country. So we are making